Child, let me tell you about Elara. She was a reader, a true seeker of worlds, the kind who'd get lost for hours in tales of magic and brave hearts. But lately, a shadow had fallen over her favorite escape, fantasy novels. She'd pick up these grand sagas brimming with intricate lore, ancient prophecies, and kingdoms warring over beliefs older than memory itself. She'd try to dive in, but too often she'd feel adrift, like she was only skimming the surface of a deep, magnificent ocean, missing the powerful current swirling beneath. She'd finish a chapter, turn a page, and find herself wondering, wait, who was that again? What did that sigil really mean? Every unexpected plot twist, every subtle shift in power dynamics felt like a missed beat, leaving her feeling less immersed and more simply confused. The problem wasn't the stories themselves, it was the sheer, beautiful density of them. How could she truly inhabit these worlds, feel every whisper of political intrigue, every thrum of forbidden magic, when she was constantly battling to keep track of it all? She longed to read smarter, to unlock the true depth of these narratives, but the map, it seemed, was always missing. This struggle, it wasn't just about remembering names, bless her heart. It was deeper. Elara knew there were connections, subtle threads woven through the narrative, like the whispers of a secret ritual or the glint of a specific caste mark on a character's collarbone. She knew these details mattered, but they often slipped through her grasp, leaving a nagging feeling that she wasn't truly seeing the full picture. The way a character might taste cold stone and iron when another tastes impossible sunlight. What did that mean beyond a simple description? She felt the weight of unanswered questions, the frustration of knowing there was a deeper, more intentional architecture to these worlds, but she lacked the insider strategies to decipher it. She yearned to understand the true motivations, the hidden leverages, the silent language of symbols that shaped destinies. The sheer scope of the sanctified dominion, its blood ink contracts, the ashen freeholds, the soul crest citadel, it all felt like a grand symphony she was only hearing fragments of. She wanted to truly feel the world of Naira Vale, the assassin, and Prince Aurelian Soulcrest, the Sun Prince, not just read about them. Then, a new path opened, a whispered promise through the digital airwaves. Creative Minds Collective unveiled their Bloodbound Crown Saga Trilogy plus Companion Guide bundle. Now, Elara, she was skeptical. Another guide? Would it just spoon-feed her answers, robbing the thrill of discovery? But this wasn't just any guide. This was your ultimate reader orientation. It promised to be her insider cheat code to the world of the Bloodbound Crown Saga. It offered a detailed world map overview, a factions cheat sheet, character web, timeline ladder, and a glossary, all designed to eliminate that, wait, who is that, tax. The guide itself became her guide, showing her how to track the sensory bleed between Naira and Aurelian, understand the institutional logic behind every decision, and even read the setting as a character. It was like being handed a master key to a magnificent, complex lock she'd been trying to pick with her bare hands. The solution wasn't to simply read more, but to read smarter, with a blueprint forged in the very blood and moonlight of the story itself. Elara plunged into the guide, and oh honey, the world of the Bloodbound Crown Saga opened up like a blossoming night flower. She learned that every copper taste Naira experienced wasn't just a flavor, it was a tether pane active, signaling a power dynamic shift. She understood that burning orange peel was Aurelian ceremonial incense, bridging their sensory worlds even before they met. She tracked the old Ashen language and how it bound contracts with layered meanings, uncovering Malus Thorn's hidden agendas. The compatibility provision, once a cryptic clause, became a terrifying mechanism designed to convert Naira into an anchor. Ilara started seeing the characters' caste marks not as mere descriptors, but as blood-reactive sigils defining their social position and political leverage. She grasped the concept of ideological ownership, realizing how deeply characters like Naira and Aurelian were owned by their institutions, by faith, by duty. This wasn't passive reading. This was active mastery, an intellectual dance with the author's craft, where every detail became a deliberate clue, every sensation a critical status report from within the narrative itself. With the companion guide by her side, Ilara's reading experience was utterly transformed. No longer lost in the labyrinth of lore, she navigated the political landscapes of the sanctified dominion and the ashen freeholds with confidence. She felt the true emotional weight of the forbidden blood oath bond connecting Naira and Aurelian, understanding its physical costs and its radical premise: freedom found only between two people stripped of everything else. The suspense of their slow burn attraction and the emergence of the mysterious third shape in their tether resonated deeply because she understood the intricate history and implications laid out in the guide's timeline. She saw how Seraphine, the high priestess, weaponized consent as doctrine, and how Naira's journey was about reclaiming her own agency, transforming from property to survivor to chooser. Ilara wasn't just reading a story anymore. She was living it, experiencing every strategic move, every emotional bleed, every reversal of ownership with an almost visceral understanding. The narrative wasn't just happening to the characters, it was happening for her, because she finally had the keys to unlock its fullest potential. So, what's the moral of Ilara's story, beloved? It's this. You don't have to navigate these rich, dense worlds alone, feeling like you're missing half the magic. Creative Minds Collective believes that true immersion isn't about guesswork. It's about empowerment. It's about giving you the tools to read like an insider, to anticipate the twists, to feel the stakes deep in your bones. The Bloodbound Crown Saga isn't just a trilogy. It's an epic journey of blood, faith, and the fight for freedom. And with the companion guide, you won't just witness that journey, you'll master it. You'll understand why the tether isn't interesting because of its rules. It's interesting because of what it costs. You'll read the story as the author intended, with every hidden meaning unveiled, every subtle foreshadowing revealed. Stop passively reading and start actively experiencing. The complete Bloodbound Crown Trilogy and its ultimate reader orientation are waiting. Visit creativemindscollective.net/bloodbound1 today and prepare to make their world